Hey guys, it's Christine with the A-List TV. We're getting into the dog days of summer, and today I've got some great ideas and tips to help you spice things up a little bit. For the guys, if you're still looking to get that new grill but are overwhelmed by all the choices, we've got some great advice for you to consider. And for those of you who'd rather be sitting on the sidelines sipping some lemonade, we've got some summer beauty tips to keep you looking as hot as that new grill. We stopped by the Sears headquarters in Hoffman Estates, where Sears grill buyer Mark Sylvia told us about some important questions to ask before you buy a grill.
It comes down to how many people are you cooking for, how often are you cooking, are you an occasional griller, do you grill 3-4 times a week, are you entertaining a lot on the weekends? Basic thing you want to look for to start with is how many burners. Smaller grills run from 2 burners to 3 burners. As you go up, you go to 4 burner, 5 burner. You've got some really large grills that have 6 burners.
Stainless steel grates are the easiest to clean and hold the most heat. Angled grates are used to sear meats to get those nice brown marks on your steaks.
So it's not just hot dogs and hamburgers anymore, is it?
It's not just hot dogs and hamburgers anymore. That's a great point. Grilling has really evolved over the years.
This grill even has an infrared back burner for rotisserie cooking.
Another thing you can do with infrared, very difficult to cook fish on a grill. What you do if you got an infrared grill, basically turn your grill off. Just use your infrared in the back. It's not a flame, but it's very high heat, and essentially that's called indirect heat. If you're not heating underneath the fish, you're heating from the back. It allows the fish to stay flaky.
Grills these days are even coming in different colors, like this blue one.
Grills have gone from black to stainless steel and to another level. I like to say grilling is to the outdoors what interior decorating was to the indoors. Whether it's cooking technology or design, there's tons of things you can do to a grill.
Now with all these gas grills that we have here, whatever happened to charcoal?
It's a good question. We sometimes forget about charcoal, but charcoal still is about 30% of the industry. People buy charcoal because of the flavor, but it takes a lot longer to cook. You got to heat it up, you got the coals. So a lot of people actually have both a gas and a charcoal grill. You get home after a 12-hour day and you don't want to spend an hour to 2 hours heating up a charcoal grill, you throw your steaks on the gas grill. On the weekend when you've got the neighbors over, your family's over, you got some time to entertain, you throw out that charcoal grill with the smoky charcoal flavor.
Like Mom and Dad used to use.
Like Mom and Dad used to use. So we don't often think about charcoal, but it's still very vital in the industry and a lot of people are using it.
Our thanks to Sears for all of their help. Now let's head to Sephora for those summer beauty tips. I have Emily Massa, who is a Sephora Pro Beauty Team expert. Hi, Emily.
Christine, thanks for having me.
First of all, can you talk about what's important to know about protecting your skin? And then for Asian women in particular, what do they need to know? Any extra tips for them?
For any women in general, sunscreen is so important. It's the #1 anti-aging factor. Sunscreen's so important, especially for Asian women, because generally they tend to have more of a fair complexion. We have a ton of great facial bronzers and body bronzers to really give your skin that really nice, natural glow without looking too over the top, without going to the tanning beds, without sitting in the sun, really harming our skin. For the face, I really love one by NARS. It's called Laguna. It's a fantastic powder bronzer. It looks great on everyone. It's very natural.
And then as far as colors go with the summertime, what are the new trends that are out there?
What's really hot right now are the hot corals, the peaches, the bright pinks. The bronzes are really great. And if you really want to go a little bit over the top, have something really fun, you're going to go with the hot pinks and the blues to really like spice up your summer look.
Now would that stuff work for ladies that are of Asian descent though? Hot pinks and blues, that might intimidate them a little bit.
You know what, choosing the right colors of the blues and not putting too much of it on, just because it's a bright color doesn't mean that you have to really pack the shadow on. So we're gonna do a really nice natural summer look on you. So I'm gonna dip into our peach tone, tap out that excess, go ahead and close the eyes. I'm gonna put this all over your lid from your lash line up to your crease. And this is a common question that I always get with Asian clients is, where's my crease? So your crease is not where the fold of the eye is, it's actually where the eyeball stops. So what you wanna do is just kind of find where your eyeball stops, right below the brow bone. That's where your crease is. It's a really great way for Asian women to know how to really open their eyes up.
And then as far as fragrances go, with the summertime, again, we want something lighter. What are some things that you might recommend?
Yeah. either going with a great body splash or just in general a lighter fragrance. Right now, the hottest fragrance that we have is the Marc Jacobs Daisy. It is our #1 selling fragrance in the company. It smells fantastic and it's not too overpowering.
Well, thank you so much for all of these
Oh,
tips.
Christine, it was a pleasure.
Everybody who's watching, gonna be hot for the summertime.
Yes,
Thanks to
most
Emily.
definitely. Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot for joining us on the A-List.
Check out Sears.com and Sephora.com for more information.